Hi. So, I didn't realize this. I've been making fully decorated levels for over a year now. My first one was November 3rd of 2024. And I want to go through all of my fully decorated levels that are like over a minute that I intended to like get rates on. And I'm going to see how much I've improved. So, I haven't gotten a rate yet. I have the potential now, but you'll see my newer levels later. Alright, let's start. No LDM, no disable shake. Let's see what my first rated level from over a year ago looks like. I spent 5 hours in the editor, and there is 13k objects, so that's great. Some dude said star rate. I don't know if that's still true. Let's see. I'll be in practice, by the way. I don't want to beat all these, especially since some of these are demons. So obviously at first, you can see I was 2.2 had like just came out.
Oh no!
Not really had it. Wait, no, it'd been like a year. Never mind. So the colors are pretty nice. I was experimenting with like foreground objects. They're a little bit clumsy and they look a bit silly. Why am I in no clip? I didn't understand at the time though that having giant ass saws in the background with like low opacity looks very weird and plays very weird, because it's like, oh, I should be dead right now, but that's fine. And then obviously like basically no background, but I had some air deco. The gameplay's okay. Some decoration on here, but mostly it's this like purple and then a foreground, obviously. So then you have this horrid transition, because I didn't know how shit worked, into this robot that kind of has a blind timing. So I knew what the gradient trigger was, and I was like seeing all these cool levels with the cube backgrounds and shit, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make that. So I tried making something, and it looks interesting, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, and then this part still is actually kind of cool, even to me now. I don't know how I did this. I made like these cool looking like almost chain like objects like flip around, and then the gameplay's alright. The colors are still nice, but it's getting repetitive at this point with the same spikes, you know. My next level, this one I was trying a lot more. We're still in the era of me thinking that this doesn't deserve a rate, but it's alright. There's a lot less time spent on this because I had a lot more experience with the editor at this point for making challenges and stuff. So like an hour less in the editor and like thousands less objects, I mean. So I was going for more of a theme with this one though. This was my first attempt at modern decoration, or I should say first and only attempt, because I never tried again. The colors are kind of nice. It's pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. The background is really low quality, but it's whatever. The gameplay with this level is the thing that pisses me off still. I intended to make the gameplay for this ass. That was my goal. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I literally, the like description of whatever the layout for this was Bun's gameplay. It was like, I don't know what I was doing, man. I will say though, this was my first attempt at making really good coins. So like normally you'll go through this whole field of saws and you'll be like, where do I go? And then you'll end up here. But if you intentionally go up here, you can click that and get the coin. The thing with this level is that I started realizing like how to actually switch up the style a little bit. Like it's not all the same like how Daffodil is. This actually changes, which I enjoy. And then we have random black, like whatever the fuck the main level is called, Geometrical Dominator. You just have that in here. It's just a memory part basically. My main gripe with this level is that I didn't do as much variation. The saws stayed the same the whole time. The gameplay was very, very samey. The coins are good, but that's like it. And then the background stays the same really pixelated, disgusting look. It just stays like that for the entire time, which is not too cool. But I was definitely making improvements at a rapid rate. Lavender. This level is so bad. This was a few months later. I hadn't made a level in a long time, and I was desperate. I was like, I need to make a level. So I rushed the hell out of this. This took less time and less objects than Lounge, and it turned out worse. This background sort of stays the same except for one part, and the spikes stay the same the whole level, and the colors stay the same, like disgusting feel. Like, you'd think the colors would be okay, but they're way too in your face. Also, like, randomly I'll throw in red. It's very inconsistent. I think the only reason why I made this level is because there is, the end of the song is really cool, and this ending, where it's a shit part, and then a triple spike thing. I thought it was so good, but it definitely was not. So, yeah, this level sucks. You only see more improvements in my decoration with Petrichor, which actually, it started a series, and this was definitely like a big leap in my creating journey. Mainly because this is how I found Trevor 8. I was on Newgrounds searching for a song, and I found Trevor 8's music. Oh my god, dude. I was actually ecstatic because nobody knows who this dude is. I don't know if there's any rated levels that uses any of his songs, but I thought that his music is so good, so I decided to make 3 decorated levels out of it. And I don't know, I still love his music. I just, yeah. This took only 3 hours, so not too much more time spent in it. But I definitely think this is better than a lot of my other things. Obviously, we have this cool looking moon, which I think is tough. I have these cool gradient trigger effects, and the triple spikes are coming in. You know, this little movement with this one. So this is basically like Space Temple, essentially. It's like a Michigan Temple level, but in space. I don't know. I wasn't really going for any theme. I was just going for holly and jolliness, man. I was having the time of my life making this. I don't know why it works, but because like this level should look really cluttered, but it somehow doesn't. It's surprisingly good. And this is where I also discovered my love for color loops, which I would not be the same without color loops. So yeah, this part's a bit weird with the background. Yeah, and my love for using tiny swingcopter parts where you hit a bunch of orbs. It's the best type of swingcopter gameplay. And you got these cool stars, and it's also, this is another thing. I only really started using the particle trigger because I made this level. I don't know. I found the particle trigger and how to use it from this level. I will say though, the gameplay for this level is absolutely horrendous. It's just a bunch of nerfed triple spikes. Like, you can't even tell that they're nerfed, but like that is disgusting. It's bad. Every part looks like not wildly different because it keeps the theme going, but you know, every part wasn't the exact same. The spikes changed decoration occasionally. It wasn't like Lounge where everything was the same most of the time. Now it's time for my worst level though. I wanted to make another Trevor 8 music decorated level. And so I spent 5 hours somehow on the worst level imaginable, Rainfall. This first part is alright. I think I could have done so much more with this song because it's actually really good. Like, this gameplay is good song representation in my opinion. This is where the level completely falls off. I was getting too bored of doing shit. So you can see there are so many errors at this point because I stopped paying attention to making it good. This part is just entirely repetitive. The orange looks horrible. This coin is really lazy. Like, I don't know what I was doing, man. And then this ending with the checkerboard pattern sort of feel. And then this ending triple spike. I don't know. It's not good. I don't know. It's really boring. There's no interesting colors. The gameplay isn't too good, and the orange in the second half is really bad looking. So this was a significant downgrade. I did not like that. However, this is where my shit completely turned around and I started making fire. So this level is my first level to have like actual just tons of effort put into it. So this is the third Trevor 8 song decorated level that I have ever made. So this is like my second demon, Petrichor being the first. This is the sequel to Petrichor. Rainfall was supposed to be, but it does not carry over any similarities from Petrichor, so Jupiter is the like true sequel. Also, if you look at these downloads, you may think, why is this so popular? It got sent by J Shadow. I'm actually him. What can I say? So yeah, isn't this beautiful? This carries over the first cube, like triple spike sort of deal. It's over. These are copied straight from Petrichor, those little things. Other than that, the whole level's mine. So, well, I mean, I did make those parts, but yeah. Okay. But yeah, this coin rat's pretty fun. Drops you back down after you get the coin. Then bang. This triple spike used to be like way buffed, and it was basically a frame perfect. It was something like a 2 frame, I don't know. And then you have this nice simplistic ending similar to Petrichor's. By the way, I am skipping going over a level called Awesomenter that I made because I did not improve at all with that, so that's why that's gone. Alright, now we have my most recent level, and it hasn't gotten Ascend yet, but it's my most likely to get rated. Imperial Stars. Yeah, I'm not showing a full like practice run of of Imperial Stars. I'm just not doing it. My bad. What I will do is have an outro. I'll do that. Anyways, see you till I beat through the decay at some point. Maybe that'll come out before this video. I don't know. I'm pretty slow at editing, so whatever. Maybe I'll just edit all of it in one day though. Who knows? Who knows? So, by the way, if you want to make me a challenge, then just make it and then title it Nenia Challenge. And at some point when there's enough of them, I will make a video on beating them. So if you want to do that, then do it. Otherwise, I don't know. Just keep in mind I won't play it for like forever because I don't want spoilers, and for there to be enough to make a video out of it, I don't know, it'll take a while probably, so yeah. Anyways, see you until then. Goodbye.